Welcome. This is David Boles' Human Meme. Today's topic: Ideas are not scary. GE Advertising for Idiots. General Electric, GE, is a humongous company. They own NBC with Comcast. GE has been a staple television advertiser for all of my adult life. Historically, in most cases, GE's television advertising is human and spectacular. Lately, however, I find their advertising to be absolutely asinine and stupid. And today, in this Human Meme podcast, we are going to do some forensic analysis on the cadaver of GE advertising to try to find out the why and the how of the failure of GE in the age of the millennial. Now, I accept and understand advertising is generational, and I honestly do not understand what in the world GE is trying to accomplish with their, what I call, Idiots on Parade series of television advertisements. Yes, I understand some of these ads are thought to be funny by some, and they may even be considered viral by advertising standards. But what exactly is being sold to us, the viewer? TV advertising is about emotion and connection, not mockery and sarcasm and stupidity. For example, in this infamous GE commercial, a mother and father are sitting on a couch, and they challenge their nerdy, glasses-wearing son to pick up a hammer on the table. And the son can't do it because, according to his father, he's a weakling, even though that kid has a better job than the two of them ever had.
Proud of you, son. GE. Manufacturer.
Well, that's why I dug this out for you.
It's your grandpappy's hammer, and he would have wanted you to have it.
It meant a lot to him.
Yes, GE makes powerful machines, but I'll be writing the code that will allow those machines to share information with each other. I'll be changing the way the world...
You can't pick it up, can you? Go ahead. You can't lift the hammer.
It's okay, though. You're going to change the world.
Just pick up the hammer.
I don't need it.
Pick up the hammer. Pick it up.
Okay, so that's over. And what's the point? The kid has a great job, and his dad belittles him, and his mother sarcastically puts him down. What a horrible message to send to viewers. I'm not laughing. It's not cute. It's not funny. The mother in that commercial is played by actress Mary Weiss. I have known Mary for over 30 years. Mary was a graduate student in the theater department at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln when I was an undergraduate. Then Mary moved to Chicago and then Los Angeles to find her name and her fame. Mary must be in her 60s by now, and all her professional acting and voice-over life, she played the matron and the severe overlord. I always found Mary's acting and vocal style to be a bit brittle and condescending, and yet she makes money with those gifts. I'm sure Mary has cleared at least $500,000 by now for that particular GE hammer advertisement, even though I find her role in the ad perfunctory and frankly mean. However, my friend Mary is sarcastically laughing herself all the way to the bank.
It's okay, though. You're going to change the world.
Yes, that's Mary. That's mean.
It's okay, though. You're going to change the world.
Don't move me into the GE corner of that world.
It's okay, though. You're going to change the world.
If I wanted snark and cruelty in my life, I'd walk down 6th Avenue in New York City for a day.
It's okay, though. You're going to change the world.
I don't want that sort of stuff pumping back at me from my television set.
It's okay, though. You're going to change the world.
The next new GE ad is also a snarky, nasty little piece of work. With a young woman, this time, working for GE and giving her family a tour inside a GE manufacturing plant. The sister is patient, but her brother is just plain dumb. I don't know if he's challenged in some way or if he's trying to be funny or what. And that sort of confusion is never good in a TV ad where the point of purchase must be made clear and be intentional. So, here's dumb in 2 parts. Part 1, robots.
Here I am, building a jet engine.
We've been hearing so much about how you're a digital company, so you can see our confusion.
Well, GE is an industrial company that actually builds world-changing machines. Machines that can also communicate digitally.
Like robots.
Yeah.
Did you build that robot?
That's not a robot. That's my coworker, Earl. He builds jet engines with his human hands.
What about that robot?
That is a vending machine, Ricky.
John, give him $1.
Is the young man so dumb not to be able to tell what a robot is and is not? Is that even funny? He can't tell the difference between a robot and a man and a vending machine. And the problem with all of that is that the sister, the actress, plays it straight. We're confused. We look to her as the only sane one in the family to tune us into the attempt at humor and to help us understand the ad, and she doesn't help us or clue us in on the joke, if there even is a joke. She just plays it straight as if her brother is a complete moron and she condescends to him. Is that funny or entertaining? But hey, GE, not finished yet with the stupid and the unfunny. Here's a second commercial starring the same dumb family. But this time, the brother is obsessed with things that go together. Or not.
We've just been hearing so much about how you're a digital company. Yet here you are, building a jet engine.
Well, GE is digital and industrial.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Cops and robbers. Nachos and karate.
Not that one so much. But the rest were really good.
Socks and shoes.
Okay, Ricky.
Oh my. It's just a horrible ad in every sense and direction. I feel like I need a shower after watching and listening to that garbage. It's just so dumb. And hey, stupid ain't funny. Dumb is as dumb does. And GE is dumber. Now, for the absolute epitome of horrible GE advertising. And this will make you wonder aloud where and why GE went so wrong and why they are punishing us. And so we have to examine this whole Ideas Are Scary campaign by General Electric. The idea, an idea, as GE claims in their advertising, is born ugly. Like a giant chicken without feathers that nobody likes because it's 4 feet tall instead of 12 inches high. The idea is disparaged by people all over the world and in the street. It's hated because of how it looks and behaves. All until the engineers at GE save the idea and give it life and feathers. The whole idea is sweet and salty in all the opposite ways of the human condition. And so for you, here is the commercial that you have almost certainly seen 1,000 times if you live in the United States of America.
Ideas are scary. They come into this world ugly and messy. Ideas are frightening because they threaten what is known. They are the natural-born enemy of the way things are. Yes, ideas are scary and messy and fragile. But under the proper care, they become something beautiful.
Oh, it starts so horribly and ends so sweet. It's saccharine and awful. The whole thing makes you want to club the TV with a rubber chicken. Now, I have rewritten that very ideas are scary commercial. And to be fair, in my rewriting, I have matched the number of words per sentence that GE used to keep the landscape clear and clean. I'm taking no unfair advantage. And so I have reverse engineered the entire notion of what GE believes today an idea should be.
Ideas are scary.
Ideas are spectacular.
They come into this world ugly and messy.
They make us feel alive and beautiful.
Ideas are frightening because they threaten what is known.
Ideas are necessary because they advance us into light.
They are the natural-born enemy of the way things are.
They are the elements of survival against dark and mean things.
Yes, ideas are scary and messy and fragile.
Yes, ideas are joyful and lovely and thoughtful.
But under the proper care, they become something beautiful.
But under the wrong commercial, they become something ugly. And I'll say it again for the record. I really hated GE with every part of my being when that horrible Ideas commercial first aired and continues to air constantly. Because I believe that ad is anti-American, anti-intellectual, anti-human, and anti-chicken. So there. GE, get rid of that horrible commercial. The whole concept is beneath you. Now let's travel back in time 30 years to the golden age of GE television advertising in the 1980s. I'd like to share with you now a couple of pristine examples of what once made GE great. And you can only wonder why GE felt they needed to make a change today to cruel and snarky and negative. These GE ads are universal. They sing within you. They are classic and timeless. They are feel-good, and they send the right message. We are hopeful. We are smart. We make your life better. We are GE. In this first advertisement, the sung slug line is, GE is living. Now that is not as effective as the secondary tag, we bring good things to light. But GE back then were smart enough to eventually figure out which tagline was better. And they ran with GE is light for a generation and a half. And it was wonderful. because you sang along with the jingle. But we're getting ahead of our argument. So here is the GE is Living campaign.
Build me an engine that can carry me home. Light my darkness, bake my bread. Show me the future, keep my family safe and warm. Play me a song, make me smile. GE, we bring good things to live in. We bring good things to life. Be there in the morning, show me all there is to see. Turn my happy moments into sweet memories. Bring me closer to the ones I love. GE, we bring good things to live in. We bring good things to life.
Nice, right? Great music, lifting melody, a fine advertising thought. But it would get better. There is a progression of thinking from the GE is Living commercial to the fully exposed and realized GE is Light campaign. And here you go.
Wherever there's a light shining in the night, we'll be there. GE is light, warm and bright. Wherever there's a moment and a dream inside, GE is light, we'll be there. Things to life.
Now that, my human meme friend, is an advertisement. And the visuals are even better. Superbly spectacular. A chorus line on Broadway. Spaceships. Lights coming on across the nation. Lighting of minds. Absolutely brilliant. GE got it right in the 1980s. They found and developed an emotional style that connected. They found their company identity. And that sold at least 2 generations on their joy and their generosity of spirit. Then, I guess, we have what we have now, the age of the millennials. And we've been struck, and they became our new mainstream. And our advertising memes changed from warm and plentiful and hopeful and righteous to snarky and disconnected and brutally cruel. And we who know, those who remember, want to leave behind a better world than what we have discovered. And we want that for everyone who follows us. We want goodness and warmth, not bitterness and rancidity. But we need the help of everyone to bring us into the day, warm and bright. We all need to bring good things to life. Thank you for listening. Be a human meme.